Alright guys, I was going to read you this one book. I got in the middle of reading it, and I realized that it's a really long book, and it's really hard for me to read because it's like a really advanced book. So I'm going to read my other library book. I really like this one. This is my third time reading it, and I just got it today. I read it once at school and then twice another time, and then I'm reading it again to you guys. So I'm reading Grandfather's Buffalo. Jim Aronofsky. If you know what that author is, I have no idea. It goes like this. Jim, Arnosky. So Jim, whatever that word is. Grandfather's Buffalo. Grandfather's Buffalo. Four Clowns. Grandfather Buffalo was old and slow, but he was still strong. He was the biggest and oldest bull in the herd, and he was getting older every day. He spent a lot of time alone, lying in the tall grazing, resting his old bones. When the herd moved on, Grandfather's Buffalo When the herd moved on, Grandfather Buffalo slowly stood, shucking the dust of his sides, and followed each time he was left a little farther behind. And in this page, my verb wrapping came to me. Do you see it? The snake, he's old. He's no buffalo, but nothing happens with the snake. But you do see the snake in a different page. I'm wondering if this is like one of the books where you see some picture in every single book, but as long as he could see others, he was still a part of the herd. So that's the old buffalo. It's really black. Longhorn cattles and prairie dogs kept the old buffalo's company some of the way. Mostly he walked alone, following the fresh tracks of his herd. One day at the drinking stream, Grandfather Buffalo came upon another buffalo, also traveling far behind the herd. It was a young cow carrying the heavy weight of its unborn calf. So, there's Grandfather. Wait, was it from one? Alright, so that's Grandfather Buffalo. And then that's the pregnant cat. You can kind of see her belly. So she's falling far behind because she's trying to carry the weight of her baby, too. Together, they followed the tracks of the herd. When some cowboys came looking for their cattle, Grandfather Buffalo snorted at them and pawed the ground until they rode away. and pawed the ground until they rode away. I'm sorry, I took a pause because I just go back to that. Later that night, with the herd grazing close by, the cow gave birth to her calf. Although the night grandfather buffalo listened in the darkness for sounds of danger, but all the herd were the tiny beats of the newborn calf and the soft grunts of his mother. Grunting is like, she's like, grunting. In the morning light, the old bull walked over for a closer look at the calf, looked up, unafraid. So like is like not afraid. So not afraid. When the herd moved on, the calf stumbled and hopped and ran, trying to keep up with his mother, and the rest. Grandfather Buffalo was close behind. Ungetting the calf alone. They walked into a oh God, I haven't been showing you guys the picture. 1 second. Let me go back. I showed you guys this picture. Right, so for the one when they saw the cowboys, it was this one. The cowboys were there on their horses. And Grandfather Buffalo standing there and then walking away. And I never showed you this picture. It's so dark, so I can't see much. And it's dark here. There's kind of a darkness right there. So Grandfather Buffalo is right. No, Grandfather Buffalo is right there. The calf is right there. And then the mother laying down. You will immediately see the calf. And then down below there's just a lot of the others are sleeping. And then the daylight one in the morning, Grandfather Buffalo, the calf, and the mother. And then I just read this one. Go on to the next page. So Grandfather Buffalo and then the baby. I don't know if he's like headbutting the baby to try and help it like keep up. Like go baby, I'll help you. They walked into a dusty storm. The calf lost sight of his mother and ran around, bleeding only in the burn of the storm. He actually ran into Grandfather Buffalo and butted his hard little head into the old bull's woolly side. Grandfather Buffalo grunted and kept grunting as he walked. The calf followed the sound through the blinding dust. Just the calf accidentally running into their woolly sides, like their strong, like jiggly sides. When the dust cleared, the herd was grazing just ahead. The calf ran to his mother. Grandfather Buffalo was tired and wanted to be by himself. He found a quiet spot to lie down and quickly fell asleep. So he fell asleep right there behind the tree, and there's everybody else. And then the mother buffalo and the calf. So the calf and the mother buffalo. Only 2 more pages. It was night when the old bull was awake by something pressing against his right ribs. It was the calf napping by his side. This is the only picture that I see the snake in. I'll show you them. In the light of the rising moon, Grandfather Bull got up, walking the calf with the mounting. Then the calf followed his mother. The grandfather buffalo followed the calf down to the rest of the herd. They all grazed together. Sorry, I'll show you. Wait. So this next right there on the step. If you can see that little slurping. And then last page. Grandfather Bull was old and slow, but he was still a part of the herd. Here. That's just my something I can. The end. So that's the entire story. Grandfather Buffalo. I hope you liked it and love you. Peace.